What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Life You Have with Tez, and today I'm going to talk about time management. Full disclosure, I'm making this video for my friend Brian, who doesn't quite understand how to use his time effectively. With that said, let's get into the video. So today I'm going to talk about the greatest time management technique of all time. It's called backwards planning. In the military, we use a method of planning which is called backwards planning. Literally, it is what that is. You start with the end in mind and you work backwards from there. So today I'm going to show you how to do it so you can make your life better and you won't get yelled at by your business partner because you're missing deadlines. Pay attention. The most important part of this whole thing is knowing the end. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So let me show you. Today is Tuesday. Let's say that we have a super important thing to do today and it needs to happen by 1800, which is 6 o'clock p.m. So what that is it's called child drop off. Okay, and this app is just calendar, Windows 10. There's nothing special. The child drop off needs to happen it's not an all-day event. So child drop off actually needs to happen at 1800, just 6 p.m. We're gonna stay out there till they eat the child and we're gonna bring it back. So it'll probably be about 7:30ish so we can clean up, bring all the stuff back to us. It's gonna be a fictional training site. So now, realistically, this is the end. This is the end of our day. So what needs to happen before that is we need to schedule this whole stuff out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change our thing into looking at it by the day. Since this is still set for the 5th, we're gonna go on over here, 6th. So we're over here at the 6th. Now we know that at 6 p.m. we need to do a child drop. But this is gonna tell us our sequence of events that need to happen before this. Just me being skilled and knowing what the military is gonna throw at me, I already know that my day is gonna look like this. This is the end point. So that means that I need to be at the defect. I need to be there by 1700. So we're gonna label that defect pickup. But we cannot be there until 5:30. Why? Because we know that it takes us 30 minutes to get to TA 53. So realistically, we don't have the time to spend on this. We don't have time to play. This gives us maybe at the defect, depending on how fast they're actually gonna move. A defect is a dining facility. So we're gonna say about 5:15 at the latest, we need to be having everything loaded up and ready to go. Then we need to be on the road. That means that no later than 5:30. So what are we doing with the rest of this time in the day? This is something you need to know. Your motor pool, you need to know everything about the schedule that you actually work. The motor pool, they're going to close at 11:30 and they're not going to open back up for dispatches until 1300, and no mechanics will work on those vehicles, so nobody is going to do anything for you from these times. So you just lost an hour and 30 minutes doing this. So hopefully you were lucky enough to get tipped off at this time, because if you get tipped off then at 9 in the morning that you're gonna have a mission, then what's gonna happen is you can use this time to identify what vehicles that you're gonna do. But let's say that somebody tipped us off at PT at 7:30 in the morning. They said, hey, you guys are gonna be dropping off child. Okay, good. So we know that we have our end in mind. So at 9 in the morning, what we're gonna do is we're going to go and dispatch some trucks. We're gonna dispatch 2 trucks because depending on your post, we operate by Murphy's Law in the military. So can go wrong, it will go wrong. Get 1 truck for the purpose of this. We're gonna dispatch 2 because we only need 1 and we don't need to do a convoy to go there. About 10:30, right, we should be trying to get the mechanics so they could do what's called a QAC. The QAQC is a quality analysis, quality check, quality assessment, quality control. 7:30, like I said, what happened was we received the mission. They literally told it to us in passing to like 7:45. We were just leaving PT and they just said, hey, y'all gotta go pick up child today and this is what time it needs to be there. Make it happen. So from there we did our backwards planning. At 7:30 we got told. 7:45 we were leaving, went home. We know that we got to be back at the motor pool at all this time. So once we get home, because it's a little bit of a drive to get home, you're gonna shower, shave, because you're gonna have to be back there. So you should be leaving your house. Realistically, you should be leaving your house at this time so you can go straight to the motor pool to dispatch these trucks. You can get the paperwork at the motor pool. That knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone. And this time right here, 9:30 to 10:30 is your time to actually PMCS. Now, I know a true PMCS actually takes 2 hours, but now after the mechanics do their thing at 10:30, what's gonna end up happening is we gotta go find the NCOIC. He's never in one place one time. He's always roving around, making sure everybody else is doing their job. So he's kind of hard to find. So it's gonna take that time, that 30 minutes. We're gonna be running around looking for the NCOIC. Once we find him, he's gonna sign his signature. and then we take it to the dispatch office. Now this leaves us with this rest of this time to do whatever we have to do during our day. So from 1300 to 1630, we're good. What we want to do though is after we get the truck dispatched, right, we're gonna pick up the dispatch trucks and we're gonna stage them at the company. So once we take care of that, okay, then so all we have to do now is start our truck up at 4:30. We're gonna drive to the DFAC and we're going to wait. So DFAC's only like maybe 10 minutes away, but you can go ahead, you can pick your stuff up. 5:15, you've got everything fully loaded. Now you could be en route to TA 53 because you already know it took you 30 minutes to get there, and then you do your child drop off and then return. But as you can see, that was very, very easy. Like, it's literally a backwards plan. We knew that this time right here was gonna be the thing that has to happen. This is the most important thing of the day. Nothing else matters. It'll literally like make your planning cycles and making and sticking to a schedule a whole lot easier, because it actually puts the onus on you. Because the whole thing is, if you know what you have to do, then you can plan all those other steps in between. It'll definitely maximize your schedule. It'll maximize your time, because you're always thinking about what's the next thing that I need to do to set me up for success. You can use it with anything. But anyway, let me know if this video actually helped you guys out. If you want any more of that type of stuff or this type of content, let me know. This is The Life You Have with Tez. That's me, and this was Backwards Planning for Beginners. Peace out.